What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, all you beautiful people out there, all you new subscribers. I appreciate y'all. So let's jump into it, man. This anime is it's interesting. It's interesting to say the least. It's one of those animes that not only we know it's a sports anime, but there's some lessons to be learned as well, which I always like. To be around whatever that I'm watching, I want to learn something. I don't just want to sit here and to just be entertained. Of course, sometimes I do want to just be entertained. You know what I'm saying? But it is about what I find entertaining, right? So I find that when I watch stuff and I learn things along the way, it stays with me a lot longer. I would prefer for my reactions to be that way, and that's why how I've structured the channel is, basically I want to watch shows that I can have a discussion about and not necessarily just for entertainment. I there are gonna be stuff. There are gonna be episodes. There are going to be stuff that I watch and be like, okay, this was for pure entertainment, and I can say that, but it's not going to be the majority of what we do on the channel for the most part. And so far, so good. Since we've started the channel, we've had shows for the most part that are very very educational, that we can learn something from. Yes, you might look at it and be like, those entertainment channels that only react to the stuff that are popular, for views and whatnot. And the thing about it is this, guys, I don't depend on YouTube for my revenue and stuff like that. Hopefully that could happen one day where I can put down the bootstraps and, you know what I'm saying, my entrepreneur is whatever my entrepreneurship stuff that I do to make money outside of YouTube, and I can use YouTube as a source of income, even though I don't believe that it's a steady source of income. And that is the reason why I'm also trying to build an audience on Twitch, because I think Twitch is a lot more stable, and we can stay out of YouTube jail, because there's certain things that you are censored with on YouTube that I don't like. The fact that your videos will get demonetized and stuff like that based on certain things that you may say or have an opinion on and stuff like that. Twitch is a little bit more lenient. It's not the greatest platform in the world. If I had to choose between the two on where I want to put reactions, of course I'm going to choose YouTube, but at the same time, they do have censorship on Twitch as well, but it's not as bad as YouTube. Like, YouTube censorship goes beyond ridiculousness, so, and you guys must know the story by now. So today, for what I'm about to react to, Diamond No Ace, or Ace of the Diamond, however you want to say it, English, Japanese, is what we do over here. So when it comes on to what I'm going to be doing today in this session, I'm going to try to do as many episodes as I can today so that I can drop these episodes on early access. For those who want to see this on early access, just know that the link is down in the description. Just join the membership on the original channel and you'll be able to see these episodes early. You don't have to wait for them to drop. I know it's been, I think, a couple of weeks since I dropped episodes on early access, but it is what it is, right? So let's jump into the reaction, and I will see you guys right after for the review. You guys spoke a lot about this relationship is going to be developed into something really good, so I'm looking forward to it. Definitely. Oh, that's his dad? Ooh, he was a major leaguer. Lies. That's true. You're a pest. Oof. This dude, Satoru. True. Yeah, that's one of the things that you gotta learn as a pitcher as well is learning defense, and you gotta learn how to direct your defense as well. The pitcher and the catcher. Y'all think it's easy to be pitching the ball, pitching 100 pitches per game? I mean, on average, you know, yeah, fastball. He had no idea. It's never just good enough to know a sport, you know what I mean? Excuse me? Damn. Hmm. You gotta figure that out. Everything takes time. Oh, he cut himself. Both of them got kicked. This man is strange as hell, bro. Ooh. Strength, strength training. The stronger he gets, I hope he gets the catch for him though. At least one game, it should catch for him. At least one game. Shades. Mm. It's a beautiful animation. I can't. Hold on. So what is this about? Is he saying that American pitchers are lazy? I don't know if Chris is working to get back to first string though. Well, he can't aggravate his injury though. That's the thing. Better snap that towel, boy. Ooh, let's go. Nice. Mmm. Wapow! Damn. His hat came off. Oh man. I love sports anime, man. Love sports anime. They do such a good job. And I know a couple of you guys have been saying that this is like probably the best sports anime of all time. A lot of people have, like, pretty much for all the ones that I watch, people hold them in very high regards. But I usually rank my sports anime. Like right now, I still have Ippo as the best, even though I have not caught up with the entire thing yet. I still have it as the best sports anime. Um, if this anime does better than the Ippo anime, I'm not talking about manga stuff now. I'm talking about the anime itself. If it does better, I will admit that it's better than Ippo. You know what I'm saying? I'm already feeling very inspirational watching the show. Like, to the point of, I like the music. I wouldn't be surprised. You guys let me know if it's the same composer that does the OST for this, that does the OST for My Hero Academia. Because I really do have to check out the credits, because the guy that does My Hero Academia did a lot of stuff for Haikyuu as well. He did some of the OSTs for Haikyuu as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if he actually did some of these. There's a very distinctive thing about this composer. I would not be surprised if he was actually involved with the show as well. So let me know in the comment section. All right, so that was episodes 9 and 10 of Diamond No Ace. Let's talk about it, because this show makes, in some ways, it makes you not want to talk about baseball. I'm gonna tell you guys why. Because there's so many different lessons behind what they're trying to portray. There's so many different lessons that you can portray through sports, and they're doing a very good job of that. So it makes you even don't want to really talk about the baseball aspects, even though we haven't really jumped into anything like a super serious game. It's more of like the people who are trying to make the first string, that's the concentration right now on the team, is, you know, people who are trying to stay in first string and people who are trying to get into first string. You know, it's a huge competition here at this high school. So one of the things that I love so far, 10 episodes in, right, is the fact that it inspires you to do better. To do better as a person, to do better at, on a whole, and not, you gotta learn the basics, gather yourself, and execute. Train. All of these little things are all aspects that you can apply to your everyday life. And that's what I love about sports anime. That's what I love about sports in general. Because a lot of times, you know, you get up and you watch these athletes on TV and you have no clue how hard it is to be an athlete. People just look at it and they're like, oh, these people are making a ton of money, you know, to throw a ball. Bruh, it is not just about throwing a ball. Trust me when I tell you that it's not an easy thing to be an athlete. It takes a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of motivation. It takes a lot of just being inspired to go the distance and to always, after loss, to pick yourself up back again for the next game. It takes a lot of mental. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot of mental. And that's why when a lot of times when people say that athletes like LeBron James is like mentally weak, I'm like, bruh. I have to laugh sometimes when I hear people say certain things, because I'm just like, you can tell when people has never played sports in their entire life. You know what I'm saying? You can tell when you hear some people say certain things. You're just like, you've never really played sports. You know what I'm saying? It was just like an extracurricular activity for you. Like, I've played competitive sport. Like, I'm talking about, high school versus high school, like high level. Not, what I'm saying, not major league, but I'm talking about like going up against other schools in your country and stuff like that. Like, I've been to that level, and trust me when I say the hard work that you gotta put in, it's nothing to sneeze at. It's nothing to sneeze at. Nowadays, I'm pretty chill or whatever. And a lot of those principles that I have brought over to, just my everyday life, just from being in, even being in military school and all of that stuff, that I've brought to my adult life. And yes, I still failed at plenty of things since those days. Still failed at plenty of things, but there's certain things that just really stick with you, and a lot of the things, and the reason why I love anime so much is because a lot of animes that I've watched has solidified certain things that I've come to know and love about myself. You know what I'm saying? So it's more of like, watching anime reminds me, reminds me of these things, reminds me to keep going, keep working. Eventually the results will show. You know what I'm saying? If you put in the work. It's kind of like a situation that I was talking about earlier in the intro with YouTube. And it's like, I had a channel that was growing. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Who knows? My goal was to get that channel to 7,000 subscribers by the end of this year. And, at like the first 3 months of the year, we're still going strong. And then everything just stopped. I feel like the channel got shadow banned, even though, at this point now I'm believing that it is shadow banned, even though before I didn't think so. I just think the channel, I thought the channel was just broken because it just wasn't sending out notifications. But my channel doesn't show up in suggestions either, for especially the new stuff that I'm putting up. Like, the older stuff on the channel still works, but overall, let me get back to my point. My point is that throughout all of that, I have decided I could have given up. And there were times when I was sitting there, I was like, is it even really worth it to keep going? And, I maneuvered. You know what I'm saying? If this was like in my early 20s, I would have dropped YouTube. I'm be completely honest with you guys. If this was when I was, if I was younger in my early 20s, I would have dropped YouTube like a hot potato, like with no hesitation, because that's how I used to be. Now I try to persevere a lot more. And as I said, watching anime has really like bring certain things into perspective for me that I really just inspire me to move forward and to keep going and doing these things. So I really do, I just decided, I'm going to create a backup channel and see if I can go at it again, and eventually maybe the backup channel will take over. Maybe it'll have more subscribers and we can move forward. And since we've been doing new shows, the channel's been doing pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Of course things have slowed down and whatever, but for the most part, you know what I'm saying, I know it's all about what I'm watching. I know it's all about what I'm watching, but I never came to YouTube to concentrate on views. I never came to YouTube to concentrate on views. I came to create content because I see, other people that do reactions and stuff like that. I was like, okay, what I'm saying, I think I can provide a probably a unique perspective on how I do reactions and having a little bit more inspiration behind it. And it's not just about, oh, I'm going to react to the show, and then at the end I have absolutely nothing to say, and then I spend maybe a minute talking about something and talking about just saying, oh, that episode was so good, and then that's it. That's why I try my best to do a good review of what's going on and what I learned from what I just reacted to. So I spend a lot of time in my reviews of whether it's one episode, whether it's 2 episodes, to try to give you guys a little bit more perspective into what I just watched. So that's how we've been doing things. But these were 2 really good episodes, man. I'm really I think at this moment in the anime, Chris is my favorite character right now. Love Sawamura, but I think Chris is my favorite character in the show right now because of just the person that he is. Don't get me wrong, Sawamura is a very inspiring character, you know what I'm saying? He's got one pitch. I wish he would learn how to throw something else, but that's just my opinion, you know what I'm saying? It's not very, there are pitchers that only have 2 pitches, you know what I mean? It's unfathomable. It's unfathomable to think that somebody is pitching and has 1 pitch. You know what I'm saying? You better learn how to control that thing, because if your control is out of whack, if you don't have speed and you don't have great control, you're missing 2 very, very critical things about pitching. So you gotta have either one. You gotta have either great control, well, not great, decent control, right? And you don't necessarily have to have speed. If you can have great control and place your pitches where you want to place them. But if you have none, you're not going to last very long. I promise you that. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it is good enough for high school, but on a major league level, I mean, this is on high school level, but on major league level, 1 pitcher is just not going, it's not going to cut it. At least I don't believe so. So, but it's cool, you know what I'm saying? Plenty of people only has 3 pitches. 2, you have pitchers in history that has only 2 pitches. I don't remember if there's any pitchers in the history of the MLB that just threw 1 pitch. Because usually you have a fastball, like a 4-seamer fastball, right? You'll have a 4-seamer and you'll have something else. Sometimes you'll have people who have a curveball and a decent fastball, but usually most pitchers do have a decent 4-seamer. You know what I'm saying? It's the most common pitch in baseball, and most people throw it. Sometimes people don't throw it. You have pitchers that never throw it, but they have really good breaking balls. So it is what it is. But I don't know if Sawamura is ever going to develop another pitch. I don't think so. I think we're just going to deal with the moving fastball, and that's going to be hit. But we'll see how things go. Anyways, guys, that is all I have to say about these 2 episodes, man. Very inspirational anime. Definitely, I want you guys to let me know if the guy that composed, I don't remember his name, okay? I don't remember his name, but the guy that worked on My Hero Academia, that does the OSTs for My Hero Academia, is he the one that did? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know if he worked on this show as well, because I'm getting that vibe. But anyways, see you guys for the next one. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. Catch you guys later, man. Peace.